Okay, back doing this mission. I've had a time to think about this, and there are a few problems we have to overcome. What this mission basically is this guy, we need to capture it and then escort alive back to this station. Our first problem is there's a timer. He's going to be killed if we don't intervene. So our first priority has to be to kill the guy who comes near here and shoots him from time to time. That has to be our first priority because I can't see any quick way to do this mission. I don't see it. Not with clone shield, not with anything. So we have to take him out. Otherwise, we don't have the time to do this properly. Second is the mines, explosives, bombs, whatever they are that are invisible, that are still there even after orbital strikes and everything. They're lethal no matter what we do, which creates a bit of a problem in addition with unguided groups that I have. Basically, a lot of them have bombs, so satellite rains, annoying enough. Constant bombs, annoying enough, killing also a lot of civilians, but then the invisible explosions are the final nail in the coffin. The problem with them is not that we can't move around without hitting them, it's that we do have to go and capture people in order to be able to capture the mission critical target guy. Which means we have to move about in the city capturing people when there are invisible bombs planted all over the place, and if we hit one, it's basically mission over. So, I think I have solutions to a lot of these problems. The first thing is easy enough. The guy patrols with the two scientists here, and I think he visits this building. So what we have to do is basically, I think we have to just snipe them from somewhere here. That should be our first goal. And even though our clone shields won't allow to quickly do this mission, I think they allow. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I noticed the thing that when we moved about with clone shields on, we didn't trigger the invisible explosion sites. So I also know that while the clone shield is on, we still can use the persuader. So Clone Shield's combination with Persuadertron will probably allow us to get the necessary amount of people we need to also capture the mission critical target. So what we really need to do in order to make through this is to kill the guy first. Then we need to kill all the unguided. Everyone. Absolutely everyone. Because otherwise they'll slaughter the guys we'll capture, or come here and destroy the IML link or something else to ruin our day. So we need to fight them in the city, outside, not close to the link. Otherwise, yeah. I think this group is basically the ones who will come after us, and they'll come after us even through the trains. So we have to kill every single one of these inside the city. And if we can do that, I think we've got this mission locked down. But it'll take time. This is already a failure, so
Selected.
Move along.
Selected.
that's it.
Selected.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah. We killed the scientist, I don't really give a shit. I really don't. The more guards we can kill, the better. But the unguided should be our priority targets. I don't think these guys will be doing anything. So
Move along.
we can handle them. Handle them later. This is not a good place to fight though. When building will get destroyed. Yep. Shoot. Okay, might as well stay here now. This building is already gone. But this is why I didn't want to stay here, because when the building goes down, we're gonna take a huge amount of damage from that. We might as well stay here now. It's safe. The satellite has raid here already. It's the safest we're gonna find any place on the map, so still have to worry about the bombs, but
Move along. Move along.
I think we might have to worry about picking fights.
Lay down your weapons.
Dude, on your weapons.
Halt! Police! Keep moving. Selected.
What are you shooting at? Yeah, they're shooting the guards down south.
Lay down your weapons.
This is good. The unguided will come at us from time to time. They won't rush us as a single pack, but constantly new ones will be seeking us out. What's coming? So this is where we're going to make our stand. We don't want to move around too much. The mines are still there, and I have no idea where they are. I know that the map edges seem to be devoid of mines. Yeah, now we're seeing the bomb versions coming our way. None of these can reach the IML train link, otherwise we have 0 chance of success. I think patience is really your best friend here. Yeah, more coming our way. Trying to rush things makes an already very dangerous mission very, very hard. Still coming our way. It's just a huge amount of these guys. Absolutely massive. Okay, there's one guy there. Two, yeah, a group. There's still about maybe 10 unguided here. I'm not sure how we're gonna get them. We do have to move about. But when we move, we're gonna move using the clone shield. So, and we're going to try to move from a secure area to a secure area. So, what we are not going to do at any point is move around here while the clone shield's up. That's it's not guaranteed death, but since there's no way of actually seeing where the mines are, that's just something we have to do. I think we're gonna go north. We've been through there quite a few times, and we know it's fairly safe from bombs. I'd like to kill him before we do any movement. Thank you. Okay, maybe they're coming our way. Not just patrolling. So, time to move again.
Selected. Selected.
I'm pretty sure this was safe. This will be bombarded by a orbital strike. Don't want to go triggering them if I don't have to. I'm pretty sure it gets. There's still a good amount of civilians here, which is good. Now, be a few less soon though. Can't be helped. I can't rush them to there to deactivate these bombs. That's just too reckless. Not in this bomb filter environment. Something's coming our way. As far as unguided is concerned, the map is starting to look pretty sweet. I don't want to go there because there's an orbital bombardment. More precisely, I don't want to go there now. The only danger there is just avoiding a couple of orbital bombardments, so we can do that at any point. That is not how this mission will fail. So now there's only a small group near the train yard. I think we're just gonna head back. We could just head north. Again, it'll invite quite a few auto compartments, and I do need civilians alive, quite a lot of them. I'm not quite sure how many the guy will require, but I'm sure it isn't a minor amount. So a few surviving civilians is not going to be good enough.
Selected.
Going to be persuading anyone until all the unguided are gone.
Selected.
Let's try this again. We're shooting targets down south. And unguided. Bomb. Can we seriously attack them here? Apparently we can. At least some of us can. It'll make when we go there with the train a lot easier if we don't have to fight against a huge number of enemies there. And we did notice some, yeah, there's plasma lands, so they're not going to be easy if we get into a close range fight with them. Let's see, the rest of their patrol routes are not coming our way. Any unguided? New, not a single one. Okay, now I can't spot any. So as far as it seems, unguided menace is over. We still need to go to the train yard before we do anything else, because we need to invite the orbital compartments that are going to follow us when we try to get there. So pretty sure this is, yeah. Excellent. So now it looks like unguided are dead. There's only a handful of guards in here. The target is doing just fine. And we just need to go around and capture people now. I don't know how many we need. This should be quite a bit easier than you might think. Assuming one thing though, uh, number
Ready.
3, I guess, is the guy with the yeah, because we noticed something else in the earlier attempts. If you have a clone shield on and then you switch to Persuader Tron, you stop draining energy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the Persuader Tron team is not going to be going anywhere first.
Clone shield. Indoctrinator. Ready.
We're gonna have a combat team and Persuader Tron team. Combat team will go in. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense.
LR rifle.
We are going to go in and kill everything there. Then we'll come back with the persuaded people. There's no point really to risk anything. We'll just kill all the hostiles. Then we can do the capturing part. Well, I should have probably tested the theory that if you have a clone shield, you don't trigger mines, invisible mines. Before cleaning up the map. But I'm fairly sure I at least tried it once. So not 100% sure though. Is that it? No, there's still one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's quite a few. Just didn't happen to be here at the time. There's still the static turrets there. Not sure what's the best way to deal with them. Well, I do intend to destroy them. Although there's no real... Yeah, I do intend to destroy them because I do intend to loot all these. Also, I need access to this. I want the plasma lances. Hmm. So... I know a nuke will at least destroy one. Either one at a time, I'm also fairly confident we can just shoot them. Yeah. Where are you?
LR rifle.
Well, we have high
Explosive.
explosives too.
Ready.
But I'm not sure where would be in land.
Selected.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing? don't need that anymore. We need.
Selected.
But previously, when we tried this,
Ready.
these targets are sort of strange. Uh, they weren't willing to fire on them, our agents. Yeah. Oh, and I don't really get why.
Selected.
I'm guessing they're just not hostile targets in the same sense, so. Yeah, only the guy
Selected.
who we're controlling. Yeah, now they're shooting. I don't think they're shooting at this, they're basically shooting at the area. Other way it's taking damage.
Ready. 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 Ready.
Okay. There's still one more. Yes, where are you? This. It's potentially also capable of shooting our captured target, so very nice.
Ready. 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 Selected.
As far as I can see, all the threats, enemy unit threats, have now been removed from the map. My intention is to at least finish the mission before going after the bank. It's nice and all to get the money, and I think we're pretty much totally safe there. I don't want to risk the mission at that point. I'll leave the money if I can just get past this mission. It's not worth it. Last Malons. Last Malonses. Another Last Malons. I don't think we have the space anymore. So what the fuck are you doing? We already had a Last Malons.
Selected.
Most of the guys are being killed here though. Yeah, sniper rifles, pistols, launchers. There shouldn't be any. I don't think there's any invisible explosions here, because I haven't encountered them yet. Hopefully there aren't any. Okay, there's one interesting thing. There's also civilians coming in this area from time to time. Very few, but still. Hmm. It seems like standard equipment. Yeah, nothing special. I'm sending only one guy to do the persuading.
Ready. Clone shield. Indoctrinator.
Yeah. Constantly looking like a normal citizen. Well, if this is gonna fail, this is the time it's gonna fail it.
Judge Dredd. Law and order our ancestors only dreamed of.
And she didn't go in for some reason. Maybe I can't go in with the clone shield arm, or with the persuader arm, or something. Well, that doesn't matter, we might as well lose the clone shield. This trip isn't exactly dangerous. It's a long and nasty mission as far as I can see, and I don't see any good alternative to it.
Selected.
Yeah. Deactivate the clone shield. Or maybe it was the clone shield persuader trunk combo that refuses to work. I don't see even too much of a problem with me using it in this situation.
Clone shield.
The thing is,
Indoctrinator.
I'm not doing anything I couldn't do otherwise. I'm basically making my gathering more convenient and faster. I could do it even if we would run out of energy from time to time. It would just take longer. There's no enemies or anything to concern about. I'm basically skipping the wait period. We don't know where satellite trains are going to pop up though. So, yeah, I'm going to go after a high population target like that. Don't know what the amount of people is that we need. I'm fairly certain we have that amount. So, but 5, 10, yeah, at least over 20. Let's go. It wouldn't be probably a bad idea to have spares here waiting. This might fail for some other unknown reason. But yeah, I think the clone shield again is the key to have some kind of a bearable existence in this mission. Once again, the clone shield triumphs.
Selected.
I do want to take them with us in this case. There's no mines or satellite range at the other end, so they'll be safe there. Wonder if they'll shoot civilians.
Judge Dredd, law and order our ancestors
Guy we'll
only
have to
dreamed.
capture.
Clone shield. Indoctrinator. LR rifle.
So now we have to get this home, but on the other hand, we're going to use a clone shield to do that travel trip too. So
Ready.
we're going to rob the bank as a three-man team. There's no fighting involved, so it doesn't matter.
Ready.
Mr. 3 will finish up the mission. And I think Clone Shield is by a pretty significant margin the best item in this game. Some missions it just makes a little bit easier, but a mission like this, I don't want to even think about how painful this is without the Clone Shield. I think the target is on board. Waiting for these guys to arrive. Probably not. We're going to move according to what we've already moved. So basically nothing new.
Clone shield. Indoctrinator.
Don't want to risk going to any new areas. Guard is fairly fast, so we don't have to wait for him too much. I think we would have been safe using our normal appearance here, but I don't really see a point in even trying to risk things. Yeah, it won't. So only 10 because
LR rifle.
large rifle. So now
Ready.
in part of the mission. Team bank robbery. Let's go. We don't need drug anymore. No. It'll just hamper our regeneration capabilities. There's no enemies to worry about. We're gonna use the clone shields to get into position. I'm still gonna play it safe. So we're gonna take the long way to the bank. I know the way there is safe from the edges, from the other side of the map. So we're going to have to go the long way. That might not be necessary, but again, I'm not taking risks. We've played this mission for 35 minutes already, so screw risk at this point.
Law and order our ancestors only dreamed.
I don't think we need clone shields for this moment. Done this multiple times already. the other hand, there's no downsides to using them. I'm more worried about satellite rain dropping on us than hitting mines. That's why I don't want to go into the unknown areas, even with the clone shields.
Selected.
Okay, now it should be a simple matter. We'll trigger a couple of traps here and that'll be it. First trap. And none of you have bombs, so you have bombs.
Explosive. Ready.
Okay, I'm not going to do that
Selected.
quite yet. We want to fire it upon it a few times. I don't think a single bomb will take care of it. It didn't in the previous attempt, so that should weaken it enough. So
Explosive.
not to be anywhere near it when its building crashes.
Selected. Ready.
I wanted to shoot the guys going after the briefcases, but I guess that's not necessary really. Yeah, briefcase, briefcase, briefcase. Oh, we have these.
Selected.
We use the clone
Selected.
shields here too. And what is it?
Mission complete.
Yeah, long and complicated mission, but we got there in the end.